Hi friends, now we are ready for our warm colors. Now I'm going to be using some watercolors for my sky. I'm going to be using red, orange, and yellow, which are those warm colors for my sunset. Now again, there's another video that shows using crayons as well, so if you don't have these, please don't worry. You can use other materials as well. You can also use markers and color with markers and then go over it with water too, almost creating your own watercolor. So what I'm going to start with is I'm going to make sure that I wet my paintbrush, and I'm going to start with my first color, which I think is going to be yellow. Now the more I kind of swirl it around, the more color I'm going to get on my paintbrush. Now when I paint my sky, I want to make sure that I use all three colors, but I'm not mixing them completely. I'm kind of leaving some spaces are going to be yellow, some spaces are going to stay just orange. You can even paint over top of your sun too, because we've used the crayon or the oil pastel on top of it, so it won't stick to it, but it kind of creates kind of like a warm, hazy look on top of your sun. If you don't want to paint on top of your sun, you don't have to. You can kind of avoid it. I'm also painting on top of my water to get that nice reflection in there. I'm just starting with one color. I might come back and use more yellow. The more water you add to your paintbrush, the lighter your color is going to be. Now I'm going to go in with my red. Kind of filling in here and there. Probably going to use the most orange, but I still want to use every single warm color, and I'm kind of keeping some lines. I'm not mixing it too much. Now I'm going to use my orange, making sure that you're cleaning out your paintbrush in between each color. And if your paintbrush looks like it has a crazy hairdo, you want to make sure that you add some water to it. That means it's too dry. And I'm hiding my white space. The only white space I want to be able to see is my sun and the reflection in the water here. So I'm making sure. And because we use crayon or oil pastel, my paint is not going to stick to our crayon or oil pastel, because oil and water do not mix. And so we can paint right over top of it. Love that. Blending in some areas, but kind of leaving the colors in other areas. Some areas are a little darker than others, some are lighter because I added more water. I'm going to go back in with some yellow. I'm just kind of filling in any white space that I haven't gotten yet. And just have fun with it using those warm colors. All right, now I have my warm colors added, and now we have to let our paper dry. So next class, what we're going to do is our paper will be all nice and dry, and we will be adding our boats with primary and secondary colors. Great job, friends. Hope you had fun.